Hi guys, I'm Patrick.
I'm James.
Happy holidays. Two guys, one cup.
Thanksgiving special.
Hot. It's very hot in these uniforms.
And dangerous.
Hot and saucy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're gonna, you know what?
We're gonna help you through this.
We're gonna help you through some talk about King of the Table 13 that's happening in Jersey, baby. So I hope that you guys enjoy this and, you know, give it a like and share if you do. We'll remind you at the end too. But we're going to start with Golden Arms, whatever they had on there. I'm not sure if these are the correct positions for the matches, so I don't know if this is the right order, but that's what they had it in.
Well, we're going to be talking about King of the Table, right?
Yeah, King of the Table had it in an even more messed up version. I think this is the correct.
Right. Can we go on a side note before we get into that about what we just found out?
Oh, how bad the rankings are.
Right.
Like, you can't find it.
Right. We try to go everywhere for East versus West to find the actual rankings for not just the super heavyweights, but guess what? There's a 105 class,
115.
Like, these matter. So how come if you're a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, if you're just a person that wants to watch the sport, what's that called?
An enthusiast?
Yeah, you know, you're an arm wrestling enthusiast, you just want to watch it, and you want to get behind it. How can you get people interested in a sport if you don't have very, you know what I mean, cut and dry facts? Like,
yeah, you just.
So how the hell do they know who's actually ranked if they don't even have it established? Do they just have it in a notebook or on their phone?
Who knows?
But the public can't know.
Yeah.
Seems sus to me.
Well, it's just like the rules. Like, there's no written rules
on the website. East versus West, they do not have their ruals public.
They don't have them anywhere.
Yeah.
No, they have no written rules.
That's kind of crazy.
They're working on it, but like, yeah, it just seems extremely unorganized for the best like promotion in the world. So
right, and we were on East versus West, and their only one now that they show is that super heavyweight division,
and it's a year old,
and it's a year out of date.
Yep. Well, they have a new posting of the rankings on, which is correct. But when you go on to East versus West, everything's a year old. So
right, because like it says, like Devin Lorette's record is 4-1, 3-1, or something like that.
And he's 48,
and he's 48 years old.
Yeah.
And it's all over the place. So I would just say, as a fan of arm wrestling, and again, we're trying to do this for the podcast and do some research, and we're going on Reddit. You should not be getting your information from Reddit.
Right.
But
we should be able to get it right on the site.
Right. Like,
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see, instead of everything going on Engen's channel, they're promoting through East versus West. There's a lot of stuff that, you know, hopefully Robert Baxter helps him change and stuff, because he does have a new partner. So
so that guy wasn't a current partner?
No, he just became a partner before this one, I believe. So they just kind of joined forces, but he's supposed to be one of the guys who's going to help organize a lot of this, make sure that, you know, they're doing it in the right places, and, you know, they're getting the best promotion that they can, because just Engen doing it is, oof. So hopefully we don't get blacklisted for that.
All right. Well, again, guys, we're fans of the sport. We just want to see it grow so we can enjoy it, and then more people can enjoy it with us. But no, I do think the rankings thing, that is kind of
crazy.
Right. And if I was at a world level, I'd want people to be able to look me up and know, like, you're training your whole life for this. You work hard to be top dog, and you're a top dog, and no one can even know you're a top dog. So it's just kind of he say, she say.
Yeah.
Like, theoretically, right now, I could say I'm the 85 kg top 10 of the world, and you can't find the list.
Well, you can on like world rankings. So there are world rankings, but the East versus
like
West,
on East versus West, the best, the pinnacle of arm wrestling right now, you cannot actually find out what the rankings are.
Yep, it's pretty terrible.
It's kind of wild. But and so I just wanted to get that out there. And if we're wrong, someone send us a link and show us.
Absolutely, we would love to see something, you know, updated. Or we looked for like 30 minutes before we did this, and we couldn't find anything. So, a little more organization. And trying to see that and put that out there so everybody else, we want to know. This is a competition. We're competitive. We want to see where our favorite guys sit and what the best matchups are and why they're matching people up. So
right, yeah, because when you're kind of like
UFC, UFC's got a clear cut. Every division, every ranking is pretty awesome. They did, and it's not. I wouldn't think it's that hard to put that on the website.
Yeah, I think in UFC, what does it go to 15? Top 15, you're a ranked person.
Yep.
So And then it even shows the list after that, but it says unranked.
You don't even need that many. You top 10 is fine, but like to at least know.
Right. And I think like you said, it makes it more understandable. You're like, who is this guy? Like the tweaker. I didn't know who the tweaker was, but everyone's like, oh, he's really good.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Chikatse.
Sounds like a Naruto character.
Yeah. Devin says he's really good, so.
Oh, yeah.
They pulled a little bit on the table, but.
So,
let's talk about some King of the Table.
King of the Table. 13.
Right. 13. So we've got some stuff coming up. It's in the U.S., so hopefully our U.S. guys come through. We'd like to see some, especially with Jerry. We want to see Jerry Catterat sweat with the lizard tongue. But we're gonna.
It's kind of like the Triceratops tongue from Jurassic Park, the first one. You know that? You know when it's sitting there on its stomach, it's like.
I don't remember
all I could think, Jerry.
I don't remember that.
We just watched it the other night, and that was all I could think. It's like Jerry Catterat.
So let's start with the first match that we have, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be the first one on the card. So it's Kevin Palco versus Joseph Maranto. Now, do you know either of these guys? Because I'm very familiar with both of them at this point.
I know Kevin from like YouTube and some Facebook reel shit.
Because Kevin he goes out and he pulls people on the street all the time now.
Right.
And so Kevin's a Cleveland, Ohio police officer.
Oh, really?
Cleveland, yep.
I thought he was just like a streamer. I didn't realize he had a job.
No, he is a police officer, unless something like that changed, but mad respect to that guy. I love Kevin Palco's awesome.
That's why he's got the killer stash.
Dude, I got to meet him in Winter Blast. Super nice dude. Really liked him. It was only, it was passing, but I got to be like, dude, you're awesome.
Did you beat him?
No, we did not.
Did you grip up?
There's no way I'm beating Kevin Palco.
He's 154 pounds.
Okay.
Top 3?
Yeah, but probably number 1.
You think he can beat Hunter? No.
He beat Hunter.
What? For real?
I'll show you after. Yeah, for real.
No shit. Good for you, dude.
So
that's what I'm saying. These rankings are awful.
Yeah, nasty. I think he had a couple losses within the last couple of years, but I mean, the guy he's pulling bigger dudes all the time. Pretty unstoppable. He's been practicing with Toddzilla a lot. Toddzilla goes and practices with him. So
is he beating Toddzilla?
No.
That's right. Want to why?
Because nobody does.
No, because there's weight classes for a reason.
There's weight classes for a reason, but Toddzilla is just nasty.
He's a monster.
So, I mean, Kevin's got to be the favorite here because I think Joseph is ranked like 10th. And if you want to see Joseph, he was, what's Adam's last name? Larry Wheels' camera guy.
No,
the one who does King of the Table. He's like the bald guy who does King of the Table.
Oh,
I can't remember his last name. But anyway, Adam had him on, and they had Joseph just like pulling dude after dude after dude. So if you want to see him, you can see him on YouTube channel Adam the Bodybuilder, and then Joseph was pulling on there. I think it was like a few weeks ago. Really good. Dude is awesome. Elite dude.
Does the Joseph guy got a longer lever?
Yeah, these guys are built the same, and they're both deep hookers.
Oh.
So this is going to be a war. So
I don't know, dude.
Joseph has a little bit of a better hairline than Kevin, but it's
Jesus. Why you gotta hurt him like that, dude?
Oh,
guys are sensitive.
I still love Kevin. He's got the best mustache.
Is that why Kevin always wears a hat, dude?
Yeah,
dude, we're the same.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a lot bigger, but we're the same.
I've got a fading hairline as well, so I represent. But
all right, I don't even know who to bet on this. I guess I know
I would bet on Kevin
better. Well, I'm just going to go off numbers. If you're ranked 3rd and your guy's ranked 10th, either this guy's sandbagging or he's getting on some sauce.
Well, I think Kevin has 2 wins and Joseph has beat Kevin once.
Oh, so he has beaten
They pulled together before.
In a super match or tournament?
No, I think he only pulled in tournaments.
Ah, well, then that could be a deciding factor right there. And you got to remember, King of the Table is what, 6 rounds?
Yep.
With a silver bullet if you
have to. Silver bullet, yeah.
So, yeah, that'll change. And you got 3 fouls, so you can really milk that shit.
Yep.
I like it.
Exactly.
All right, let's go to the next one.
All right, we got Big Corey West, and we got Tobias Sprung.
Right, and this is going to be a good challenge for Corey West, I think. Yep. He's ranked 10th right now in the super heavyweight division.
Corey is ranked 10th, and Tobias is ranked 7th. The big thing here is Corey just went to World Series of Arm Wrestling and, beat everybody. So, Corey has changed his life. Like he was a race car driver and stuff before, and he did all this. He had all these like odd things and these things that he had dreams of doing, and now he's into arm wrestling only. So him and Michael Todd are.
I got pocket.
Yeah, me too. Him and you guys like our new.
Well, your outfit's got
new
drip. My outfit, like, I don't know if you guys see this shit. Like, I'm free hanging. I'm going for it.
Nut shot, not.
Yeah. No drawers on.
But
I don't think elves wear drawers.
I don't think so either.
You think elves? Yeah. No. Elves
No.
ain't wearing underwear.
I don't think. I think they're.
You think Santa pays them enough for underwear?
I don't think they
I
have
think them poor bastards wear the same outfit every day.
I think they reproduce in a different way.
How so?
They get reproduced through happy feelings of kids. So.
Just happy feelings.
Yeah.
So wait, you're
like
saying
angels.
So you're saying like when an elf is making a present, it just like births an elf in its belly from joy?
Yeah.
What would happen if you're depressed then?
You get what are those elves called that were in Lord of the Rings?
Angry elves?
Yeah, what were they called? Orcs. They're orcs.
Wait, an orc was just an elf that was bad?
An orc was like, they were like elves that were damned. You realize that?
No.
Yeah. If I remember it correctly, I'm pretty sure they were like damned elves. But,
yeah, I never understood the Lord of the Rings because they had the trilogy set at my cousin's, and I'd watch. The movies were always backwards, so I'd be watching the third one first, and I'd always be confused. I'm like, how in the fuck did they end up in a spider's cave?
Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, no, I know what you mean.
We all make mistakes. Apparently, I did.
So who do you have here? I think Tobias is definitely the favorite. It all depends if Corey can suck him into the hook. So
right. Well, Tobias is ranked 7th. Tobias has got a mean top roll.
Yeah. And Corey did get beat pretty easily by Camille.
Camille?
Yeah.
Camille Jablonski?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Tobias has also got a press. But didn't Tobias get smashed by Camille too?
Yeah. No, it was a really close match.
But who won?
Camille won, but barely. Tobias kept stopping it with that top roll.
I don't know, bro.
So Tobias has a nasty, really high lever top roll, and Corey's gonna try to deep set that hook. And if Corey's built his hand up enough, and Tobias can't escape that hook. I mean, Corey's stronger than Tobias. Because Corey is nasty strong, dude. I think they were talking about the other day. He was 315 for 40 something reps or something stupid like that on bench. That's insane. So,
well, that doesn't really come into place in arm wrestling.
Absolutely, it does.
You think bench and arm wrestling have anything to do with it?
I feel so. I feel that especially incline bench with close grip. Close grip benching, yes. Medium grip benching, maybe not so much.
Yeah, but you're saying a flat bench, regular grip, hands, shoulders apart. You think that correlates to arm wrestling at all?
I don't bench like that. I bench.
Well, that's what you just said about Corey West.
It builds your triceps.
Right, but Corey West doesn't press.
It builds your tightness.
But Corey West doesn't press.
Well, Corey West could press.
Has he pressed?
He hooks.
Right, but he doesn't press.
Well, I mean, you get in there eventually. He gets in and turns eventually.
I'm debateful on the benching. I think that's bro science.
I think any strength build is going to improve your arm wrestling.
Work on your leg presses, guys. If you want to be an elite arm wrestler, do leg presses.
Especially if you put your foot on the table and push off.
I want to see someone do a stripper move and put the leg on the table.
I've seen a girl do that.
For real?
Yeah.
Was it enjoyable?
Carolina Pedersen.
Did it work?
No. She definitely she tried, but she lost. She hooked her behind her knee around the corner of the table, and yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh, you can do that. So it's legal. All right, let's get on. So we got one woman's match.
Did you say?
I said Tobias.
All right, I'm going with Tobias too. Again, 7th to 10th.
Listen, I want to see Corey win. USA all the way, but I got Tobias.
Team West. Dude, I just came up with a new logo. Team West.
Butterflies. So we got Gabby versus Babora, the only women's match on this card, which hopefully is a banger. This was a banger last time. Gabby won the first 2, and the Babora came back and won the last 4.
Yeah, Gabby dominated the first 2.
3. She won the last 3 because it wasn't 7 rounds by this time. It was a 5-round match.
But it was at East versus West, not King of the Table.
It was at East versus, but it was also overseas.
Ooh.
And Gabby's coming from Brazil. I believe. So she comes up from Brazil and doesn't have to take that trip over to Istanbul. That makes a difference.
I would like to have like Coach Ray, the guys that can actually talk to these elite pullers from these cards, ask these questions like, "Hey, are you feeling different from not traveling to traveling?"
I mean, he does. They do talk about this stuff.
I know, but I've never heard of like a clear cut and dry. Like,
Jerry's talked about.
If they asked Matt Mast, like, "Hey, do you think you could have beat Saunders or Evgeny Prudnik if it was in America and they had to fly to you?"
Well, we'll find out this stuff. So, hopefully, I mean, but I mean, Matt is at a deficit because Matt's coming from Alberta and Barboza lives in New Jersey. So Barboza's pulling in his backyard. Same with Paul Lynn.
Anyways, for the chicks, though, what are you betting on?
I want to see Gabby win. I don't know if she could pull it off. Barbora is just, man.
Yeah, dude. We're going Team West.
I'm going Team West. I'm going Gabby. I think Gabby has gotten huge. Like, holy
I don't think
crap.
you can say that.
What? Massive.
No, you can't. No, bad word. You don't. Those women do not appreciate you.
I don't care. You're the guy who's like, oh, you can't say that. If anybody's watched this podcast for the last 20 episodes, they know what James is saying just sounds stupid.
Yeah, but I've never shamed a woman on her size.
I'm not shaming a woman. I'm saying it's impressive.
Right, but do you think if you walked up to her and they're like, you're built like a tank, you think she'd take that as a compliment?
Sure.
Huh.
She's a strength athlete, man. It's different.
Right.
You're talking about
I just want to say, the way I would say it is she looks strong. She looks like she could move a couch.
How about she's stacked?
Oh. I don't know. I don't know how you can look at a woman and tell her that she looks strong from size. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Because girls just want to be told they're skinny with a pretty waist and a pretty face.
I mean, I'm down with Gabby. I want to see her win. I just think she's definitely level.
How old is Barbora?
She's like 25, 26.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's an adult.
Gabby's my age. I think she's got to be in her 40s.
40?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think Gabby could do it. I think Gabby knows what she needs to do. But I wonder has Deborah even pulled anyone since?
Barbora, yeah, she pulled Egla.
Oh, that was a rape.
She beat the crap out of her.
That was a rap, is what I meant.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry, my English is awful. There's unconsensual rap.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move to Matt Mask and Marcio Barboza. So this is a rematch from UAL and WAL. Matt has the last win in a super match in WAL.
Yeah, because Barboza beat him in a hook one time at UAL for the win for the championship.
Yep.
Do we know what weight this is?
105. It's got to be.
It is 105?
Matt pulls 105.
I wasn't sure if it was an open weight or something.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 105.
All right. Neither one of these dudes are ranked. But
I think Marcio's 10th, but I'm not.
That was Reddit 5 years ago. So
it was a year ago, but you never know. So
like I said, East versus West, do better, please. We love you. Love us back.
I've got Matt Mask on this one. I think he's just too big of a lever and too big of a hand. I think that it's going to be the same problem that Barboza just had with Jordan Sonif that he's going to have with Matt. Jordan Sonif.
Yeah, but Jordan Sonif is technically wrapped both of these men.
Yes.
Unconsensually wrapped them.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with what I'm saying. I dare you to look into this.
Oh, good thing we can't monetize.
Right, you know what I'm saying with the chicken wrap?
So who do you think? Who do you got?
I'm always voting for a top roller over a hooker.
Well, both of them can top roll.
Right. But Matt can do this, and then Barboza's still reaching up.
Yeah. Well, Matt has the low hand because he's got to come down. So Matt pulls a lot like Vitali.
But what I'm wondering is, it's going to play out like this. If Barboza's got enough containment to keep him down because he gets to start just like this, if he can just suck him in because he's a hooker and sucking in is what everyone likes, then Matt's screwed. But if Matt can blow that hand back, I'm pretty sure he can, I think Matt's going to win.
Yeah, I got Matt on this all the way. So.
I wonder why they did this match.
Because weight class is jockeying for rank position,
Again, would love to see it because, again, you know what I mean? Are they even close to 10? or were they in the rankings?
I think one of them's 10. I know that. One of them had, I think, I knew Matt Mask was 10th.
I would say Matt should be higher in the rankings because he's pulled more at East versus West, right?
Yep.
So that would just make sense as far as how things go.
Well, he's had less wins.
Less wins, but more frequent puller.
Yep. Yup.
So, all right, I'm going Matt.
Well, I'm going Matt.
The Canadian.
We're getting to the Australian Lachlan Adair versus the, I think, is Lars Norwegian maybe or Swedish?
Oh, Lars is pulling again?
Lars Robakin.
So, I didn't know anything about Lars until he pulled Dave. No.
Mm-mm.
Lars pulled Monster Michael Todd first, right?
No, he pulled that big dude who pulls with Dennis Sapling.
Yeah, the gorilla-looking mother.
And he beat him.
Yeah, I had the money.
That dude just lost to Schoolboy, though.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But if you didn't know what you were looking at, like me, I didn't know who those guys were at King. It was at King of the Table, too.
Yep.
I was really impressed with Lars, and he showed a lot of versatility in that match.
And he was way undersized.
Right, compared to the dude that looks like he started eating Trent at the age of 8.
Because they're definitely pulling 105 in this. So this is a 105 category match. So.
Well, what can Lachlan do?
Hook.
Is that it? Like, is that his go-to?
He talks about top rolling, but he never does it.
Has he ever top rolled at a match?
I don't remember him ever top rolling in a match.
So I would have to say, are either one of these guys ranked? Have to be.
No, I don't think so.
No, they're out.
No, yeah, I don't think they're ranked. Lars has that press.
So if he can hit fat, and he's got a pretty good hit.
And if they're hitting into a hook and he's hitting into a press, Lachlan has to catch everything on his bicep. I just don't know who's faster. I think Lars is faster.
Right.
And you can't take the Monster Michael Todd match with Lars into effect at all because Michael Todd's like another level.
Well, now it's super heavyweight.
He wasn't at that time. He was 115. Todd was 115.
And this is a 105, though.
It was a 105, I believe, yeah.
So you got to think about that, though, too. That factors in. And Monster Michael Todd might have weighed in at 115, but I bet you he weren't fucking 115.
Yeah, I know the time they pulled, so.
Right.
But, I mean, they're different. Like, Lachlan and Michael Todd, we're talking, there's levels apart.
Right.
More than one.
So then, if you put that in how Lars went against Michael Todd, it wasn't a sweep. It was a match.
Oh, no, Michael Todd beat him 3-0.
Yeah, but it wasn't like
it was dominant. It was dominant.
You think so?
Yes.
There were stops. There was purchases in that match.
We should rewatch that.
We'll rewatch that. I'll take my money.
I didn't think it was.
Speaking of that, side note, people owe me money over the Jake Paul versus the Mike Tyson thing. So I want my money.
Has anybody paid you?
No.
Ooh.
I want my money. You bet. You're stupid. You bet on a 58-year-old man.
Take it up on another podcast.
Okay, I'm just gonna say.
Who do you got, Lars or?
I'm going Lars.
Lachlan.
It just, you know what I mean?
I'm going Lars because I want to see him win.
You want to see Lars?
I want to see Lars. I want to see Lars win because I want to see him climb. I think that guy is just a freakishly like aesthetic monster, and he's awesome. So I like Lachlan as well. I don't know. I see Lars with.
Lars is definitely more versatile.
And he's got the open top roll as well, so he has that King's move as well.
Press, King's move, top roll.
Yep. He can hook.
Lachlan just hook. But guess what? I've seen just hook go all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Look at Ivan. And look at, what's his name?
Alajon.
Alajon, yeah.
And Morozov is a hooker mostly. So.
Guys, remember, just like Kim Kardashian taught us, hooking can get you all the way to the top.
Yeah.
You got to post a video
Wait,
of it,
she was not.
It wasn't hooking. It was.
You got to watch the podcast with Joe and that producer guy because he dated like Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian.
For real?
Great. Yeah. Yeah. He was cool.
Honestly, I want your opinion. Huh. Who had a better leaked video, Kim Kardashian or Paris Hilton's?
I never watched them.
For real?
For real.
It was Cardi B that used to be a stripper. I said it was Cardi B that used to be a stripper.
Yeah, no one gives a shit about Cardi B.
All right, move on to Brian Shaw and Eddie Hall. I love this because I love nothing more than watching those two guys banter. It is hilarious. When Eddie Hall looks at Brian and Brian's like, Eddie, look at your face. It's so fat. He's like, well, Brian, you look Chinese because you can't even open your eyes. It's just the banter.
We don't condone that kind of speech, though. That's hate crime bullshit. We don't tolerate
that. Was not hate crime, but okay.
Well, I just want to let you guys know we're on the right side.
Humor is not hate crime. I'm just letting everybody know. If you think humor is hate crime, you need to suck it up and really gross edibles.
Well, me coming from the side of being very
Liberal?
liberal, very sensitive, and my feelings matter.
Yeah. Well, just guess who
You
James
shouldn't say that. You guys, we gotta be respectful to other people at all times. It's all about being respectful.
Oh my God, you're just so opposite talking what you reality is.
Dude,
right
what
now.
are you talking about? I am Santa's helper.
Yeah. Okay.
So my ass is killing me.
I mean, let's switch.
No,
Ready?
no, I just want the pillow.
I got Brian Shaw on this one just because of the time. He's been practicing a lot longer, and you're so much taller than me now.
I'm always taller.
He's had a lot more experience with a lot more people. Eddie has done a tournament before. I think he did 2 actually. Neil Pickup was saying so. He did tournaments over in England, and then he does plan on right. So this is something Eddie's kind of dipping into this, but I guess he does plan on going to Arm Wars and pulling in this Titan monster house where they're gonna have a bunch of strength people going in there.
That'd be
doing
cool.
arm wrestling. It's gonna be awesome.
Because then you have all guys of the same amount of experience level, but
Guys
they're
and girls.
fucking strong.
Guys and girls.
Wait,
It's gonna be awesome.
no. Oh,
We will
okay,
have to
but I
talk
thought
about
you meant it was going to be guys and girls in the same competition.
No. I mean,
I'm
girls
I
against
think
girls,
we
guys
gotta
against
talk
guys.
about fair because we can't do that stuff.
I mean, I think Barbora can beat dudes in the 176 class. So
No,
it's a man, baby.
I think I could beat Barbara.
Okay. All right. So who do you got? Brian versus Eddie?
I mean, let's just go off the facts. Who's trained longer, right?
Mm.
Who's bigger? Size matters, right? Height, arm length,
matters.
all this shit matters in
Hand.
arm wrestling. Hands bigger, everything's on paper is Brian Shaw.
Yeah.
And the only thing I think Eddie's got on Brian is deadlift, right?
Well, he does have a stronger upper body strength. No, he's got bench on him and all that stuff too.
Well, I think they were talking about, I think Eddie's static strength is stronger.
Yes, his overheads and log presses.
Right. So I think what's going to be neat is maybe their plan with Eddie is, okay, obviously you don't have the time to teach you real technical stuff. So your goal is to treat it like a bicep curl and just catch him in a lock, and then hopefully Brian spreads out, and then Eddie can bring him back around. That's what I'm wondering. I just pray to God these guys don't get hurt.
Yeah.
And I'm also wondering, are they going to reinforce this table?
They may have to. I mean,
You guys know the camera angle. We ain't going to see shit.
the whole doesn't get hurt thing. I don't know if that applies as much because these guys' tendon strength is extremely powerful. They've been strongmen for 20 years.
Right,
So,
but no strength training trains that elbow, that pressure this way. If you don't know what you're doing and
Yeah,
you
but
force
they
yourself
do-
into a break arm position,
they do weird crap, weird
No, I
holds
agree.
and weird crap and weird hugs on stuff. So I think
Right.
they have
I understand this, but I'm
better
saying
integrity.
how many guys have you pulled randomly? I have a lot more experience just going to bars or parties and shit.
Yeah.
And I run into these guys that are loggers, construction workers, big burly dudes. But if you don't know how to arm wrestle and you're just strong, you could really get hurt by somebody if they
True.
kind of know what they're doing.
But I think the thing to work on with Eddie is don't get in a break arm position, don't get behind your shoulder, all that stuff. So
Right, but I'm kind of concerned that there will be a break arm position.
I think we'll be.
These
all
guys
right.
are strong. You know what I mean?
I
I don't
think-
think they.
I think we'll be all right, and I think they're training with Devin and Neil Pickup. They're not training with schmucks. They're
Right.
training with 2 of the best people. Some of the best.
What did
people
you
ever
watch?
do.
Brian Shaw and Devin Lorette go over Eddie Hall's training video.
Yes. That was a warm up video, bud.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a question: has Eddie Hall done any strap training?
Absolutely. It would be
Has it been on video?
no.
Strange.
Well, they don't want to give away everything.
Neil said if you were part of the Arm Wars subscription, we got to see deep in the mind of these men
No, it's behind the beast.
behind the beast.
I have Arm Wars.
All right. I used to, and then I had to switch accounts. I'm sorry, Neil. I'll have to get back into it.
All right. So we got Brian Shaw. You said you have Brian. I got Brian.
Right. Well,
Goodbye.
USA, West Side for life.
Yep.
Unless we're in America, then we're actually East
Yeah.
Side. But East versus West, we're West Side.
We're West. The next one is Dave Chafee versus Gabor Boda. Oh my God.
I ain't even gonna attempt
Duque.
that shit.
I don't know. So the guy that he's facing just took left and right first place at WAF. I watched it. It was extremely impressive.
Was he a hooker, top roller? What's this guy's?
We have to
niche?
rewatch. I'm pretty sure he was top roller. So, but he's a big boy and he is nasty and he beat everybody. He beat everybody, man. Like it was impressive. He's from Kazakhstan, I believe,
Dude,
or Ukraine. One of the
but
two.
I'll tell you what, Dave just pulled. Who was it? The guy that Michael Todd started his career back up with. What's his face? And Dave smashed him.
Camille?
No. Michael Todd's first match back from his bicep injury, it was that Italian dude, maybe? Had a wicked top roll.
Oh, yeah. Frank Lamparelli. Yeah.
Yes. And Dave just smashed him at East versus West 13.
Yeah, but Frank is a 115 guy, too, so it's a lot smaller.
Or was it 14?
I don't
It was
remember.
14.
I remember it was one of the matches that got messed up and I wasn't able to watch it when it was live. But
Oh, yep.
yeah, I missed it. But I mean, I'm going with Dave. Like, it's not. We're going Team West here.
Yeah, Team West.
This guy is unproven. Maybe they're wanting to push him, so they're putting him in like a big match like this. I don't want to see Dave be a sacrificial lamb. I want to see Dave smoke some dudes, and I want to see more Americans in that top 10.
Yeah. And again, I think Dave is like the gatekeeper into the super heavyweight top ranking.
That's what they're saying, but I don't want to see it like that. So I want to see this outing that's just nasty.
So you want to see him be able to get a chance to go up in rankings?
Yeah.
And chase?
Yep.
So who would you like to see Dave pull in the top 10? Who do you think he could be?
Gennady.
Ooh, they already pulled though, and Gennady
Right.
beat him.
Gennady beat him. Dave lost steam in that third round, but he smoked him in those first 2 rounds.
I would like to see like Dave Chafee versus your buddy Igor. I think Dave could be Igor.
Igor?
Or he's top 10 right now.
Ivan?
No.
Artem?
The top 10 motherfucker.
Igor.
Maybe it's not Igor. The guy that presses that you thought Vitaly was going to lose to. Vitaly molested him. I mean,
Oh, Georgie Zornov.
yes. I think Dave could beat Georgie.
I don't know. I'd
And-
like to see it.
And Dave could also probably be, in my opinion, the other guy that everyone's just smashing recently, unfortunately. Tan fella. Ferrar. All right. I'm murdering.
He's not top 10.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not. Farid?
Yeah, he's top 10.
No, he's not. Not anymore. He's knocked out.
All right, continue.
All
We're
right.
betting Dave Chafee.
Ben Dave Chafee. We got Sandra Sedes versus Rustam Babayev, which is crazy because they're different weight classes. Rustam is 95 and Sanders is a 105 puller, but John Brzezinski had to pull out. He couldn't pull. He wasn't ready to arm wrestle in this match, so they switched him out for Saunders. I got Saunders all day. Everybody thinks it's going to go into a hook. Rustam Babayev is maybe one of the pound-for-pound greatest arm wrestlers ever. I've gone back and watched a crap load of matches. That dude's nasty. But
Rustam Babayev.
Rustam Babayev.
Whatever.
Do you not know him at all?
It sounds familiar, but I
Paul
don't.
Lynn lost to him recently. Paul Lynn beat him for the title, and then he hurt himself, but then he came back, and then he beat Paul Lynn. Then he had a match. Before that, he had a match with
Oh, is this the guy that tore his chest?
yeah.
So he's
He-
the
he-
95 kg champ.
No, he's not. Irakli is. And he had a match with Irakli, but he lost that match. Barely, just because it was all strap. Whoever had the buckle lost.
Oh, see, I don't know how I missed that one, but I didn't watch that match.
I'm pretty sure we had.
So it must be then Rusev is like rank 2 or 1.
No, I think he's middle of the pack. I don't know. We can't find the rankings.
Right. See, guys, we need to know this stuff because
Yeah.
it makes it way more interesting when you know the rankings. You'd be like, oh, dude, this guy's pulling. So again, say if Rusev, Zavayev, or whatever is ranked 5th, hypothetically, and Saunders is ranked, again, we don't know what he's ranked. We know he's up there in the
I think
105
he's
and
top
115.
5, yeah.
But you know what I mean? If that 95 kg guy can smash him, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
But we need these rankings to make it way more interesting, in my
Right.
opinion. Which I think,
And maybe
matters.
this match is a lot closer because Rustov, especially if he's trained up, is nasty. That hook is can't escape from it. So, what we got now, we come to the match of the night: Lavon versus Jerry. And you know who we got. Go Team West.
And dude, we know guys that get to train with Jerry, so it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to James Fitzsimmons. Shout out to Nick Stone. There's other guys. Those are the only guys I really know.
Well, Rob Vigent goes down there as well, too. So.
Right, but I don't know RVJ that well.
No, we don't really know him, so.
I shot the shit with him. He's decent doc.
Yep.
Funny.
But we know James. Shout out to Joe. Joe, his brother, is a guy we train with. Joe is up here. Joe's the man. Love
Also
you,
former world champion back in the day.
Stand up and sit down.
Stand up and sit down. Shout out to, I want sit-down leagues to get big because I don't know if you guys have ever sat down on a sit-down arm wrestling table.
Walker he won the last sit-down championship this year.
Dude, it's
Steve
different.
freaking Walker, man.
It is different, though. Like, the strength different. Like, if you want to see, like, authentic, like, what you'd imagine arm wrestling is, I think sit-down is more of that. If you just want to see what someone's arm's capable of.
It's nasty.
Versus, stand-up, you can incorporate a lot more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can push, all that stuff. Sit down, you can just turn your body. And that's
your booty got to sit on that pad, bro. Your booty got to sit on that pad.
So, I was all about Levon, and then Coach Ray posted a video and showed all of Levon's losses in like the past however long, and they were all to the press. Every single one of them was to the press. So, if Jerry can get in there and he can get his hand over, Levon's in trouble.
You think he's going to try to get over? You don't think he's going to go flop?
Even if he goes flop and his hand is like this and Levon is turned at all, he's in big trouble.
Well, this is my opinion. I want Jerry to win, but let's check this out, right? If Levon can contain Jerry's hand and keep it from going to strap, Jerry's in a fucking ride. That's going to be a bad day.
It's hard to not slip against him. But.
Right, and we haven't seen anyone be able to stop that.
Yeah.
But if anyone is possibly strong enough to do this, and obviously Levon's aware of what Jerry's good at, like Levon's a professional. You don't get to be the best in the world by not taking people seriously. So he's going to be like, okay, Jerry obviously got here for a reason, and he's seen Jerry give hell of a matches. And Levon knows something about himself. His endurance sucks. Jerry will cook. Jerry is a crock pot of a cooking machine.
Oh, my God. The most amazing thing they were talking about on Paul Italia show the other day. In between matches, Jerry looks like he's going to die, but then he gets up there and like fights like it's round one. He has like the craziest endurance.
The heart.
Yeah.
I think Jerry's got heart. Like, he can dig, and I love that shit.
Right.
But, yeah, I agree with you. If it can go to a strap, and if Levon does his, like, top roll move, and he doesn't get out quick, and Jerry's able to catch it.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh. I think we're in for a match.
Out here, or he gets in that position where he was with Hermes, but Jerry's going to be on his A side. It's bad trouble. Bad.
Well,
Levon might as well just take the loss and reset for the next round for position instead of burning himself
I think Levon's ego won't do that because he hasn't lost a round in super matches.
Well, he lost 2.
Does it count?
It does count because he quit.
Yeah, but they never counted it officially because he won.
No, they counted it 4-2 because that was a 6 round. You had to pull all 6 rounds. It would be like in PAL, like when they did PAL back in the day, Zloty Tour and stuff. If they had to pull all 6 rounds for it to count.
So here's a better bet. Do you think Levon will be able to pull all 6 rounds?
Sure.
If it's a banger of a match, say hypothetically Jerry loses, I hope it doesn't.
He looked way better against
Jerry.
Gas tank looked better against Devin. So I thought Levon's gas tank looked a little better against Devin.
Yeah, but no offense to Devin, but Devin said it himself. The first round, he said he's like, Levon didn't know what I was going to do, and I had something. He goes, well, Levon adjusted, and I didn't have anything for him.
Yeah.
So, like, Levon, no offense to Devin, probably didn't work as hard as he could have against Devin after the first round.
Right.
But Jerry's just going to keep whapping. Not whapping.
Well, he's going to keep pushing forward.
He's going to drive into that man.
And then
they're so big. That's another thing. Wow, I didn't even think about that. Levon's so big, he doesn't have a lot of room to run.
I think Jerry's coming in at like 325.
Ooh. Let's talk about Jerry's size, dude. Did you see him at the last one? Jerry was having some fucking
Hey, big
Popeye
boy.
shoulders.
He's going to be bigger at this one.
That was sick. Oh, really?
He's like 10 pounds up.
I was watching the training videos, and again, guys, go on YouTube, watch this shit. Like, no one's watching these videos. We need to give more love to these people.
Yeah, like all their stuff too. I go on and if I watch something that's arm wrestling, I'm hitting that like button.
Yeah,
Like
anybody that arm wrestles and puts good content out
Yeah,
there, I
they
share it.
deserve
I
it.
love it. I even give a comment. Remember, every time the algorithm sees that, if this video's got 5,000 comments, it's going to go up. You
Yep.
know what I mean? So let's support arm wrestling and do this for each other.
Absolutely.
And do this for Jerry. And you know how crazy that'd be? The most untalked about probably super heavyweight world title match.
This has been talked about a lot. What are you
No,
talking
but a lot of people are degrading Jerry, throwing a lot of dirt on
I've
Jerry.
seen a lot of people say that Jerry probably has one of the best chances because of his style.
Bro, I'd be hardy. I'd be so hard. Look at me. First round, they're setting up. Jerry's going, whap, slips. And you're like, let's see what happens. And then you see the strap, and then if you see Jerry's face. And if Jerry's shoulder's already set and cinched, and 3 fouls. Shit can get weird here.
Yep.
What I think's going to happen is, and I hope to God the reffing's good, is Jerry's going to be able to get cinched. Levon's going to try to, outside top roll, and he's going to get away with that bullshit where the elbow goes off the back of the pad.
Yeah.
Not even foul hops. He'll get his elbow legit off the pad, but they're going to still call it. Yeah. Gennady, Georgie.
Yeah.
No offense, guys. At the world level, I think we need to have set rules. You got to abide by them.
No, they do. They just
they let shit slide sometimes, depending on who's pulling.
Yeah,
It
Gennady's
makes it
elbow,
weird.
when him and Jerry pulled, Gennady should have lost that match way quicker.
Well, here's my opinion. If you see a guy intentionally push,
Well, that's supposed to be a foul on that person who's
right, but I've seen Gennady versus Devin Lorette, first round.
They called it on Devin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I didn't even see a foul on Devin, but I clearly saw a foul on Gennady.
Yeah, and he pushed Devin off.
Right, that was crazy to
Yeah.
me. But yeah, Jerry Cataract all the way.
Yep.
What is Jerry ranked in the super heavyweight division? Third, and he's been ranked third, even being gone as long as he was.
Yep.
Now, do you think Jerry deserves a title shot after only pulling Kardeccia?
Yeah. Well, everybody else, all the other two guys have already pulled Levon. So it's his turn. That Kardeccia Jerry match was to see who pulled Levon.
And honestly, though, the way Jerry beat Kardeccia was impressive to me.
Yeah.
That was... I didn't see that coming, but that was gnarly. That was nothing.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Kardeccia had never felt Jerry. He didn't know. You know what I mean? You can watch the videos of Devin messing with
I'm pretty
Jerry.
sure that was in the U.S., right?
Yeah,
So that was
the East versus West 13.
East versus West in Florida. So,
oh, no, 14. Yeah, 14 was in
14.
Florida.
Yep. So, I mean, him not traveling, that may be a sign of yep, that's all right.
Oh, and again, no offense to age, but that wears on you. So
It's a 2-hour drive for him to get to Jersey like that, too, I think. He could probably fly to it in 45 minutes.
wait, they're doing it in Jersey?
Yeah, they're doing it in Atlantic City. At a casino.
I'm so stupid. I thought Atlantic City was in Georgia.
It's Atlanta, but same thing.
No, it's in the state of Georgia.
James,
Yeah.
don't make yourself look stupid.
I'm going for it.
No. Atlantic City is in Jersey.
No shit.
Yeah, Donald Trump used to own a bunch of
Casinos
there and stuff. So
No shit.
yeah,
I
we can look
don't
up after.
gamble.
Just me neither. But don't just don't talk about it.
Don't look into it.
Don't. Well, you can look into it after, but don't make yourself look silly right now.
That's okay.
All right.
Wait. Don't make myself look silly right now. Do you see what I'm fucking wearing? That honestly goes hard. I couldn't go out in public like this. I would get registered as something. I would
Retarded.
I'm gonna get targeted by somebody.
Yeah, yeah. Probably. All right, guys. I guess that's all we got. We just wanted to come in and talk about East versus West 13. We're gonna watch some fights. So
Yeah, we're gonna watch
even
some
though we
UFC.
missed them last
But-
time.
The Shield event in Vermont, January 18th.
Yes, sir.
We got Garrett Tupper with a rematch against his old man, Glenn Tupper. I think
I
Glenn's
thought he was going against Bird.
No,
No, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Glenn is going to smash Garrett.
Okay.
He is his daddy. He will show him the way, and he's going to tell him, get out.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think so.
No, I
Glenn,
got Garrett
Garrett came out of Glenn's balls. Everything that Garrett is because of Dad. Dad is Dad for a reason. Dad wins. That's just plain science.
Okay.
And then
you were wrong last time. You're wrong this time.
I'm never wrong about this shit.
All right. Pray about it.
Garrett, sorry, we already talked about that one. Middleweight Shield. I know a guy that's pulling in it.
Me too. Carson King.
And who?
Some chump.
Some chump. In a nice jumpsuit. That guy. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know yet. No.
What do you think about Carson's win against Jake?
It was impressive. So I wasn't able to do it. But styles make matches. So who knows? I'm not going to pull like Jake either.
Huh?
I won't pull like Jake. I'm less predictable. Jake's strong as fuck, man. Like, but
I wish Jake would start training. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
That man would be a monster in the arm wrestling world.
Absolutely.
But Carson technically is sound.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
he's no dummy.
No. I'd like to see him get stronger to really match that nickname of his. What is it? Twisted Steel or Steel Cable?
Steel Cable.
So if he's Steel Cable, are you the Human Torch?
I don't have a nickname.
We're going to come up with one. Tell you what, when you beat Carson, we're just going to look up whatever like they use to cut steel cables. And that's the
tin snipper?
Tin snipper? That might go the wrong way.
The plasma torch?
Yeah, plasma torch. I like it. These are all good possibilities.
Oh, man.
So do you think you're going to beat him?
I don't know. I think I'm going to get as strong as I possibly can, and I'm going to do everything I can to win. So, and I'm not just going to come in with an expectation of doing one thing. So it's, I got some versatility, and I'm going to use it.
And actually, we've been hiring people from around the states to mock Carson and like copy his style and come to our practices. So he already knows how to beat Carson. He's pulled like 5 guys that pull exactly like Carson.
And I get stonewalled against Weber every once in a while. So
yeah, we pull Sean Weber. We already know what it's like to be hurt.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean Weber.
I know what it's like to be brought back from my A side to the pad within a quarter of a second.
Yeah.
But
on the teddy bear, where did he hurt you?
All right. That's 2 guys, 1 cup.
What about the fucking best event of the Shield event?
What do you mean? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. James Rhodes Mason Wobbler against Colin King.
Colin King, the rematch.
Yeah.
Probably the most anticipated match in Vermont history.
Now it is because
I think it is.
James beat the guy that Colin couldn't beat. So,
but much respect. Again, I want to say that again about Austin Dolan.
Yeah.
What that guy went through, the adversity he went through, and gave a hell of a match.
He did. He put it all in.
I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't have done it.
It would have been tough.
So he is a better man and a stronger man than me.
Yeah.
But on another note, yes, Colin, I want you to think about these things. Watch your match. Watch my match. Watch my match against you. Then watch a match against yourself in the bathroom in a shower curtain. Look in the mirror. Think about it for a second. Then don't think about it. Then think about me. That's what's going to happen. January 18th.
That was confusing.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to be on the table. You're going to be confused. You're not going to sure if I love you, if I hate you. I'm super excited. I think I'm going to beat him twice right-handed this time.
Okay.
That's
hopefully
my prediction.
More. Hopefully more.
Yep. No, I beat him once right. I'm going to prove the world wrong. I'm going to beat him twice right.
Okay.
He's never going to see it coming. Maybe I won't try until 5th and 6th round.
All right.
Just to blow everyone's minds.
Well, that was 2 guys, 1 cup. I'm Patrick.
I'm James. And we're Santa's helpers.
And don't forget to like, subscribe,
share, follow our OnlyFans.
We don't have one. Thanks, guys.
Comment if we should get an OnlyFans.